Peace and welcome to all of my beautiful crown heads. Please take this time out right now to like the video, share the video, subscribe, and most importantly, hit that beautiful notification bell. That way you guys are notified when we go live in the future. Tonight, we have a very special guest by the name of Mr. Afi, and he's going to be stopping in to kind of sprinkle in a little bit of that masculine male energy, that king energy, and give us that manly perspective as far as what men want or what men desire in women. We're going to touch on a whole bunch of different things. I'm not sure how this stream is going to go, but we're going to let it flow and see, how it goes.
Don't be fired. Put a one in the chat if y'all ready for some fire, because it's for sure gonna be
put that one up there. We're about to get it popping.
I'm a little. I use the other view with the long view, so I'm trying to fit myself into this little. Section.
Okay. Let me see if I can do the long view like that.
Now I feel at home. I'm trying to fit into that little right there.
Okay.
That's funny. That's funny. What's going on, people?
All right, so let me give you guys a little bit of background. Afi has been a day one crown head. Like, I remember Afi from all the way back when I didn't have barely any subscribers, any supporters like that. Afi always showed up in the chat showing much love and support. So it's only right that I reciprocate that same energy back into him and allow him to come on our show, because although Afi, he's a little bit different than I, because he's on that player stuff. Ain't that right, Afi? You a player?
I mean,
I'm not really on the player type of energy, but I can appreciate Afi because I feel like he comes from a genuine and authentic place. Yeah. And I do feel like he's balanced and fair. He's accepting of women, unlike a lot of these. We're not even gonna go there, but so Afi, I really rock with him. Not really familiar with your content like that though, Afi. I'm not gonna lie, but I do like your energy, and I'm very big on energy, so it's only right that I bring you on.
For sure.
Afi did send me some books. I'm gonna place the links to his books down in the description box once this is done. But I've been reading one of his books, Finesse Game. It's game for a woman that a man can appreciate. So I've been reading some of that content from that book, and it's pretty good, So you guys definitely need to check him out. I'm gonna go ahead and allow Afi to go and give himself a little bit of background before we go ahead and get started in today's topic.
Good. Well, peace to everybody. I'm Afi Kingdom. Afi is my real name. I've been doing content since April 2018. Started just making the videos, how to do things, and just having fun with it. And when I first got my 1,000 subs and I can go live, I really like that interaction better. So I said, you know what? I want to do a podcast, because I was always a fan of podcasts growing up. And I remember that it's funny now because podcast is a cool thing, but it wasn't always a cool thing to listen to people talk. But it was my thing. So I said, you know what? I want to do interviews. I want to have panels, and that's just been my goal and stuff, just to grow. And like as far as the books, I always was into writing, reading. I'm actually an elementary school teacher by day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I teach elementary. I'm like Batman, right? I teach elementary. I'm like Batman. So actually, yeah, I do. I teach elementary. I've been doing that for over 10 years. So I love the kids, and I'm just the type of person who likes to help people. I connected with Danica really because she keeps it raw the way that I do. I feel like I'm 39 years old. In case y'all didn't know, I'm 39 years old. So I ain't got time to be holding nobody's hand. I didn't live life to the fullest, man. I did a lot of things, and I know a lot of stuff. And I want to help people to where they don't have to make the same mistakes that I did. And I want to put them on game. At the same time, I like to motivate people because, I'm all about personal development. I try to keep myself fresh. You know what I'm saying? I travel the world. I've been traveling since I was 21. You know, I'm an author of 4 books in 1 year. So that's not to brag, but that's just to show that my following and my audience has actually seen me grow. Even to the point where when I first started doing YouTube, I was a lot heavier. You know what I'm saying? So they see me talk about things, and they see my dreams progress. And I feel like now I can't lose because I got too many people behind me. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
so much hate in this space and competitive nature. And I feel like we can all win. You know, and I'm just a different kind of cat, and I'm from the Bay Area. If you guys are familiar with Oakland, because I'm gonna just clear that up now, because I might say some words, and y'all be like, "Where the hell is he from?" I'm from Oakland. Yeah, because people always ask me, "You got a little swing or a little twang to you?" That's the Oakland vibe, man. So, I was born, but then again, even still, like I was born and raised in Oakland, but at the same time, I spent my childhood in the suburbs. You feel me? I had my father. He died of cancer when at a young age, 3.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he died at 3. So then when that happened, boom, we went off to the burbs, and so I seen the other side. You know what I mean? So I'm not one of these guys who I don't have like a sad story for you, like I was eating crackers. Like no, my childhood was good. I had a good education and stuff. You know, college educated. So it's like you can. I try to show through action. You know, like even AMS. What AMS say? I'm the most positive dude on YouTube. Like that's what he says because it's true. Because I don't let things affect me. And like my channel, which is the Afi King podcast, when I started, it was called Dominance Mindset and Raw Game. So that's what I'm about. I'm about having a dominant mindset and controlling the things around you. Like this is embedded. You know what I mean? This isn't like for YouTube or no cool little thing that I just wanted to create for other people to say. I live by this. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And see, that's what I appreciate. I like authenticity. I don't like the flashiness of it all. I don't like the gimmick bullshit of it all. I don't relate to that. That doesn't resonate within my spirit, within my energy. So when I pick up on people that are operating from a genuine place, I vibe with it whether I know you or not, whether I'm familiar with you or not, because energy doesn't lie. You know,
Right.
so I'm very big on energy and teaching and evolving and growing and just making sure that we're giving people the proper information, not coming from a biased perspective or a gimmicky perspective, but just helping both men and women to grow and evolve and build together, because that's ultimately what we are trying to do, you know.
Right.
But let's go ahead and get into this conversation. We got 205 of us in the building so far. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, you guys. And most importantly, hit that notification bell. That way you guys are notified when we go live in the future. Now, Afi.
Yes, ma'am.
In your book that I'm reading, you touched on men desire looks, but men appreciate qualities.
Facts.
And I feel like a lot of women don't really hone in on that fact. They feel like, well, all I have to do is look a particular way. All I have to do is be sexy, be fine, be cute. And then they neglect the other aspects of what a woman is. And most importantly, what a man desires from a woman. So I want to go ahead and ask you, what are some of those qualities that you feel like men appreciate from women? And also, hold on. And also, why do you say that essentially the qualities outweigh the looks? That's what I'm getting from what you said.
Okay, I got a perfect answer for you. Because especially me, like I'm an older guy. So someone who's like 21, they may think I'm full of shit because they ain't lived enough life. You see, that's their fault. So men are attracted to qualities. Even some men are attracted to qualities, but they don't know what the qualities they're attracted to. That's why that book is good for men to kind of, because it's like, for me personally, I had to reevaluate myself. And I remember one time I sat and I thought about all the women who were important to me in my life at one point in time, right? And what happened was I found out that there was similar things about these women. Now, if I lined up 10 of my favorite chicks, they might not look the same, but they have the same qualities. Fast forward to now, me being a coach on YouTube, right? Well, not on YouTube, but from YouTube onto real life. I hear guys' problems every single day, right? But I also hear what women they're attracted to, which lets me know that it's universal law. It's not just me. You see what I'm saying? Like men like submissiveness. You can be cute and all of that, right? Boom. Shout out to her. You can be cute and all of that. That'll have a man sleep with you. But the key is to make a man feel like a man, right? I'm trying to, y'all better super chat my sister because I'm putting you on game. You got to learn how to make a man feel like a man. So what happens is when you are in your submissive energy, then the man feels more masculine, which is going to make you more happy because you're getting what you want without asking. The problem is women ask for what they want. You don't ask for what you want. You make the man feel a certain kind of way. I'm going to take my hat off now because now I'm about to heat up.
Are you cooking now? Oh, yeah. Snap.
Yeah, I ain't no hatfish either. Yeah. So look, it's like women, you'll cook for your man. You won't even serve them. You can't cook for your man and be like, it's in the kitchen. I mean, you can do that, but guess what happens? He gonna meet another chick who gonna feed him and serve him. Where do you stand? Because that vagina you giving them that you think is fire, it gets old. Oh, he's gonna be around you. That's how you do it. So how do you get a man? How do you influence a man? I'll tell you. You get behind him. Find out what his goals are and figure out how you can be a part of it. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's not just the fat ass and all of that, bro. The only qualities for that are guys who haven't experienced enough women to know what a quality woman is. You don't just know what a quality woman is until you've been through some. Right? That's the difference. You think you know. You got to fall and get back up, and learn what did I like, what did I didn't like. That's how you learn. Right? So you got to make your man feel like a man. You can't just be. What happens is women talk to their man all crazy and stuff, and they think that that's going to bring the alpha out of him. He's going to zoom in. He's going to be tough now. No. You just make the man feel good. When he come home, ask him how his day was, but really care about how his day was. Don't ask a man how his day was just so he can ask you how your day was. Because players are hip to that. You just want to talk about your stuff.
Yes. So and I love that you touched on that as well in your book, which is something I wanted to touch on as well. You said, learn to do selfless acts. You know, just do things for no reason. And that's where that loyalty will come in as far as your man. And a lot of women, what we do is we'll do something to get something. Right. And like you said, I feel like that takes away from that man feeling appreciated and actually feeling like a man. And this day and age, a lot of women do feel like, well, I'm the prize, you know, so I don't have to do anything. He should be catering to me. He should be making sure that I'm okay. It's all about me. At the end of the day, it goes back to me, you know. And while I am a person that feels like we should study our partners and cater certain things around them, I do feel like it is a two-way street. I don't feel like it should just be one-sided, and a lot of women get that misconstrued, and then they wonder why they're not getting certain results from their men. Well, you're not being submissive. You're not in your feminine energy. You are all about trying to control a man and tell him what to do versus you just being in your feminine and him naturally gravitating and doing what you want him to do without you even having to ask. He knows what you want based upon what you are doing for him. And that's like a lot of women, they do get that misconstrued.
Facts. Let me tell you how easy this stuff is. The difference between, shout out to my big bro LDA too. The difference between a single woman and a committed woman is a single woman try to do it her way. Your way is not working for you.
Facts.
So a woman who listens gets what she wants. It's not about listening like a slave, but like I said, like you do little stuff for your man. Even the sex part is not good if it's predictable and it's spontaneous. You gotta spice it up. Don't wait in the bed like a zombie waiting for your man to come make love to you every night. No. Sometimes have his food ready, and then hey, come here. Yo, don't put the food away, and you got the lingerie on. See, that's gonna separate you from the rest.
So After you are touching on everything that I wanted to touch on in your book. You say, you need to initiate. A lot of women do not initiate anything. We lay there like little starfish, that's dead starfish, mind you. And we just think that, hey, well, he should be making the move on me. And I loved in your book, you talked about one of these days, I'm going to read it if you don't mind. You said one of these days you come out the bathroom and come out with lingerie on. And no, I'm not talking about just for Valentine's Day. No, I'm not talking about just for Christmas. No, I'm not talking about just for his damn birthday. I'm talking about Tuesday at 3:46 p.m. and make him a damn sandwich too.
Fire game.
With men, it's the small things, the gestures. Get a grand act of validation and appreciation. But it's the small thing that has the man and keeps him coming back because he chases that feeling. The feeling is you. Game, you guys.
Damn, that shit sounds good. Who wrote that, sis? That sounds good.
Damn. Once you understand how to ignite him and get him addicted to your feeling, then he'll do whatever you want him to do. And this will separate you from other women. Okay? Because you satisfy him physically, mentally, emotionally. All right? You laugh at all of his jokes. These are just a few other things that you can do to get that man to what? Do. To trust. You don't have to ask. You do. And he will naturally want to reciprocate because he's chasing that feeling. Bars, Afi. Bars.
Hey, another thing real quick. Boom. You can be alpha and smile. Don't y'all see how I smile all the time? Flip side, women like smiles. You ain't got to be tough all the time. You can smile. You can laugh. Trust me. You feel me? You can do all of these things. You can smile. You can laugh. You know, you be different. Yeah. Women, another thing, like, it's not always what you do, it's how you do it, man.
Oh,
that's very imperative. Like, just like this, it's just so many simple things that you can do that, because see, dudes aren't used to submissiveness, but dudes are used to getting sex from big booty chicks. or whatever. Right. Big booty chicks, white booty chicks, whatever, right? They're used to that, bro. But women most of the time don't know what they're doing. Like even then. So guess what? So boom, we can unpack this. Like dudes who go into professional chicks, like they'll meet a chick, right? And they'll be like, "Ooh, man, I met this chick. She a doctor." Okay, sometimes that's a nightmare. Why is that? Who knows why that is? I'm gonna tell you why it is. Because a lot of women who spend all their years in school, they don't have relationship skills.
Oh,
they don't have relationship skills. They had to sacrifice one for another. So you wonder why? Damn, why she don't do this? Why she don't do that? Because she don't know how to. She don't, nobody taught her. Nobody taught her how to do that. Maybe she didn't come from a mother and father household who she's seen them do that. She just seen her mama and grandma and then went to school for a better life. But she missed the trees of man part. This is fire boss game, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You think just because I'm animated, I'm telling you, it's just even women smell good. Dudes like women that smell good. Quit smelling like your clothes. You feel me? You just went to Old Navy. I don't want you to smell like Old Navy. I want you to smell like some oils or some perfume. Right? I'm a dude. And I got a cologne collection. I'm a dude though. So I want my woman to be smelling good at least.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Seductive things. Learn how to talk soft. If your man comes home and say he did some fuck shit, you don't confront him. You can ask him about it. You don't confront, because when you confront a man, it's gonna put him on defense. You don't go and ask why this and why that. That's gonna make you be like, see, you just, hey baby, you know, hey, well, what's going on with this? You give him an opportunity to explain himself. Okay. You don't confront him, and then when he don't tell you shit, he don't want to talk. No, he don't like being confronted, because you're putting him in the position to be extra masculine, which might end up tussle game. We don't want tussle game. We don't like tussle game. We don't want that. So quit getting up in your man's face, trying to have something to prove and all of that, man. He gonna be especially if you got a man with options. Oh, you out of there.
Oh,
you out of there, because we don't gotta go through all of this stuff. You know, we don't. We don't have to go with it. I don't have no kids. That puts me at a high level right there. Just because I'm above the market. Women don't meet 39-year-old guys with no kids, right? And the cute little dog. So basically my dog is my kid, but she ain't got to worry about a woman. See? So so that's what I'm saying. So even for the woman, when you got your shit together, you just know it. Even then, sometimes you women have your shit together, but you put it in their face. You don't want to put it in their face. When you're in a relationship, it's all about dedication and communication. You heard what I said? Dedication and communication. Y'all put that in the chat, because y'all need to see it, hear it, and listen to it. Dedication, communication, right? Focus on your dedication and how you communicate. Just because you're trying to have a conversation doesn't make it effective.
True.
You say like, oh, I tried. No, you didn't try. That's like me going to the gym and then lifting the weight and say I tried. That was no effort. What's more important to you? Results or just saying you did some shit? Tarek, thank you, bro. Shout out to you, because my other first name is Tariq, right? So I like your name, you know? So yeah, man, listen, another thing that's very imperative too is you gotta know your man's love language.
Bars.
You gotta know his love language. Don't think you know. Don't because your baby dad. No, you gotta know. Everybody different. I'm sapiosexual. I have to be mentally stimulated. I have to be. If I just hit it one or two times, then okay, maybe not. But if you in the stay around, oh yeah, you got to be talking to my mind, man. That's why my book is called Conversation with the Mind, because that's my type of kid. That's my type of shit. You know, you have to. So if you dealing with a man, so say a woman, it's a woman and she was with her baby daddy for 10 years or something like that, right? So they had a certain type of relationship where she buys him shit. Okay. Then here comes me next. 5 years later, I'm the new guy. Well, I don't care about women buying me shit. Why? Because I like kind gestures. That's my love language. I like kind gestures. I like women to do little shit for me, because that means that they're studying me and they know what I like, and they're
on a personal level
from the other guys.
Right.
You see? So you got to have these conversations, bro. And sis, Don't be scared of, you want results, right? You got to have these conversations. Another thing, quit trying to push off your stuff on him. You cannot change a man. That's the number one. Oh yeah, let's get it. Boom. You cannot change a man. You can't. A man has to be willing to change for you. Y'all hear what I'm saying? A man has to be willing to change for you. You think you just ask him, he gonna be like, I love you, let me just change. No, it don't work like that. And sometimes just treating the man how he wants will make him want to change for you.
Ooh.
He want to do it.
And
That's
see,
the difference. I didn't say he does it. I said he wants to do it.
exactly. And that goes back into what you said.
Yeah.
That goes back into what you said.
And you complain about it, that's not going to make me stay in.
Right.
Give me a reason to stay in. If I like playing Madden, well, have Madden ready. I got the special codes for you, babe, type shit.
Yeah. And you touched on that as well. You said, pay attention to his actions, how he is motivated and what makes him feel good, and randomly initiate these emotions by acts of service. Rub his feet, run his bath water, whatever it takes. That man will give you back his loyalty. Okay. Showing that level of submission, because there's plenty of women out there who can ride and suck and fuck, but you taking your time out to study him, like you said. And that's why I said in our relationships, we do have to study our partners. It's the simple things, and then cater certain things around them to make them feel like you are appreciating them, like you are loving them and care, and you do care about making them happy. But a lot of people, they don't do that. And I feel like a lot of women need to get in the habit of doing acts of service without wanting anything in return. Like, just do it. Like, baby, I be trying to tell y'all, like, right, just randomly, like you said, on a Tuesday afternoon, like, just go and please a little something. Like, go and do that. Don't do it because you want a new purse. Don't do it because you want him to spend time with. Like, just do it because I want to please you. I want to make you happy. Making you happy makes me happy. Pleasing you satisfies me as a woman. Women need to understand that. And what will happen is more men would want to do more. They are more inclined to do things to reciprocate that back into you, because, like you said, they like that feeling. They feel special. And women don't understand that men need to feel special too. Men have fucking feelings too. They are not just walking banks with penises to where when we're horny, hey baby, just come on and give me some D and give me some and give me a few dollars. Like, and I feel like a lot of women, we don't understand that men have emotions just like we have emotions. They may not be as sensitive, or maybe they are, but they just can't show it, or they don't know how to express it in the same ways that we do. But men are human beings just like we're human beings. Like, you guys think, you guys feel, you guys pay attention to things, you guys want love, you guys want to feel loved and appreciated. And a lot of women, we completely sleep on that fact that men need to feel certain things from their women as well. How do you feel about that, Afi?
I think it's 100% true. I mean, you guys got to listen to Danica, because she produces results. Look where she stands. And then see, a lot of times we're seeing things, but we're paying attention to the wrong shit. Right? So don't only pay attention to the fact that she's married. Pay attention to the fact of how she champions for her man, right? How when he opened up a gym, how proud she was. When she's proud for him, guess who else feels good about it? Just take a guess who feels good. He feels good about it too. It's little stuff. Even sometimes women will give a man a compliment like, you think, I see you lined up your beard. Where you going? That don't make me feel good. That don't make me feel good. You could have said that shit. Stuff like that. Just a few weeks ago, man, I was gonna go with my boo skydiving. You know why we didn't go? Because she was yippity yap 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 yap. I ain't dropping the dough when you don't know how to be quiet. I'm not. You can go your damn self.
And you touched on that too.
Huh?
I said you touched on that as well in your book. It was like you were talking about preparing a meal for your man and making sure that the meal is not only delicious, but it looks presentable. Taking the time to make sure that the food looks good and it tastes good. That shows that you put thought behind it and you put effort into it and you really wanted to make him happy or please him in that way. But then you went on to say that after you serve him, leave him alone. Sometimes men just want to be left alone. Like don't make a meal so you can start trying to ask him a bunch of questions.
Yeah, because that makes it seem like it's really about you.
Right.
So you cook for your man. See, women, y'all think y'all got finesse game, but y'all finessing yourselves. So this is what y'all do. Look, y'all cook for your man and shit, right? See, this is how you get. So this is a scale, right? 1 through 10. This is the reason why you get level 7 results, because this is what you do. You cook for your man, right? You cook for him, y'all eat, and then you want to watch your show. You see? Oh, you want to watch Love and Hip Hop. You feel like, okay, boom. You did the cooking. Now you got to sit up and watch some shit that he don't want to care about. That's not bad, but that's level 7. Look, cook for your man. Cook him some stuff. Just leave him alone, because now you're making it about him. Sometimes like that's why dudes have man caves and shit. It's not so they want to cheat and text other women. They just like to have their own time. Me, I meditate and I read a lot of books and I watch documentaries for fun. Just that kind of shit. Like, so if I'm watching a documentary, I'm chilling, right? So here we go. So I'm chilling. A chick call. Hey, what's up? What's up, Afio? What you doing? Oh shit, watching this documentary. Oh, for real? How was your day? Shit, watching this documentary. See, that's your time to say, oh, okay. I'm sorry. You didn't even gotta say I'm sorry, but just, oh, okay, baby, call me when you finish. See, now I want to call you when I finish. Don't try to force a conversation with me because you feel like talking, especially if you ain't got nothing to say. Right? Yeah. Now, if you had a bad day at work or somebody was fucking with you, then yeah, tell me about it. But you just want to ask me questions just because you want to be nosy. I'm doing something. So now I got to pause this shit. Okay. You see how fast things happen? So look, let me rewind. Zip. What's up? What you doing? No, watch a documentary. For real. So, what you had on today? Shit. Just see now I already got an attitude because I had to do this. You making me pause my shit. So now our conversation ain't really good because all I'm doing is talking to get off the phone.
Yeah. And see, that's what I had to learn as well. Like in the beginning of my relationship, before I was even married, like I had to learn how to give him his time and give him his space to do what he needed to do. Like when he wants to read his books, don't interrupt him. Let him go in the other room and read his books. My husband loves to read. He likes being alone. My husband is very much so an introvert. And so me having to adjust to that and respect that and understand that because he wanted to be alone at that time was not a slight to me. It's just his personality, So a lot of women don't understand that it's not personal. It's just that men need their time and their space to be alone because you guys are always up under us or always trying to do things to make us feel good or, so we have to reciprocate that. And I had to learn to kind of give my husband his space and his time to be alone and not take it like, well, he doesn't want to spend time with me. He doesn't want to talk to me. He doesn't want to be around me. Like, no, he just needs his time. And what I've come to realize is that he appreciated me more because I was able to give him his time. That way, when it was time for him to actually interact with me, he was ready and willing to do that because he appreciated the fact that I gave him time to be alone. And a lot of women, we don't do that. We're all up in your face, all up in your business. Because again, it goes back to us. And I want you to make me feel like you're giving me attention. Like, no, it's a time and a place. And sometimes men need space, and women don't understand that. They take it personally and they want to attack or intrude. And it's just like, you're making it worse,
I want to say something. And this is a question for the chat. Like, I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. Now, this is for the fellas. Now, when I give you this gem, I want you to put a 100 in the chat if I'm up on game of what I'm saying. So wait, I'm gonna tell you first, and then I'm gonna sit back. I want to see who can relate to my shit. This is facts. Now, realize, ladies, women and men are different species. We're both people, but we can be more different than cats and dogs, right? So my point is this. Shout out to my brother RPC. That's my brother too. My two brothers come. See, support each other. They're my two brothers right there. I told you about them earlier, and they both here to watch me. I appreciate that, man. And he all the way out in Dominican Republic. He could easily be like, I'm in the DR, bro. You know how it is. No, he's showing up for his brother. You see how we do it? But so this is the thing. See, women, right? When you go through shit, you want to tell everybody. You want, whether it's your friends, whether it's your man. I ain't even said it yet, Oshaman. I ain't even finished. You put the 100 already. So look, you want to tell your friends. You want to come home. That just you smart, because he already know, because how I talk. You want to tell everybody. You want to tell your mama. You want to tell your grandma. You want to tell your best friend. All of this shit, right? Well, guess what? Dudes ain't like that. We go through a lot of shit that you may not know about. Some guys are soft like that. If I have a bad day, that don't mean I'm gonna tell your ass about it. I'm not keeping secrets. As a man, I just know how to get through the shit myself. I'll ask for your assistance if I need it. Right? So that's where the space comes in. So with the man wants the space, that's right. We go through our own shit. You just may not know about it, because if we alpha and we really king dominant shit like we say, we ain't coming running home to our girlfriends telling them about all our drama. Why? Because I got a mama, and my girl and my mama ain't the same person. Plus, I'm grown, right? I'm grown now. I grew up. So you're not my mama. I'm not running home to tell you. I'm going to get my shit together and get it through. So let me get my space to do that. So say, you know what I'm saying? Say boom. So let's say I got some stocks and I took a hit, right? Well, boom. So I took a hit. So I want to go home and just watch TV and kind of figure this shit out, what I'm going to do. Here your ass come. Fucking with me. I ain't answer the phone. Oh, you got on red. You had on red when you met me. You must be doing, see? And then you get the bad energy. It's your fault. It's not my fault. It's your fault. Just give a cat some space. See, you know how they say women are like cats and men are like dogs? Well, dudes can be like cats too. The player ones, because players like to be left the hell alone. That's why we players. Players doesn't mean, let me say something else. Players doesn't mean having a lot of women. Players means that we run plays. Y'all never heard that before. Yeah, that's what a player is. Running plays, doing shit, planning shit, figuring shit out. What's going to happen this month? What's going to happen this month? What's going to happen this week? I made $5 grand. How am I going to make 10 grand? That's what a player is. So when I said that earlier, I thought I meant I had 10 women. No, that means that I'm striving to be my best. You know what I'm saying? That's why. Give your man his space. He will appreciate you for it.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of women, it just comes from.
Now y'all can put it.
They've been putting it the whole time, 100. So, but I just feel like, in our defense, a lot of women, we want to help. We want to make it better. We want to make you feel better, because that's how we are. But like you said, we're different. So while we would appreciate if a man would come through and kind of cheer us up or save us or talk us through things to help us out, you know, men, that you guys have a different kind of language going on. You guys want to be left to your thoughts. You guys want to have time and space to process everything, because that you guys are more thinking, whereas women are more feeling, and we want people to feel and sympathize and empathize with us and make us feel better. Men want to strategize. Men want to plan things out and see what can I do down the line. You guys are more future. You guys think more ahead than we are. We're really like right here in the moment. And so another thing I feel like, just to hit on what you touched on, another thing that women can do is just kind of learn to pull back a little bit and allow our men their time and their space, and give them that luxury of trying to figure things out, instead of just jumping in all the time trying to rescue him, and jumping in all the time and having our feedback. And it's like, okay, I appreciate that, but right now let me process that. You know, we don't need you to always have an answer. Let me figure out my own way and figure out my own answers, and I'll get back to you, and I'll ask you if and when I feel like I need your input. So women, we can pull back a little bit and just allow our men to process things on their own, instead of trying to micromanage every little thing.
Facts. Damn. What you said just heated me up. Another thing too, this is game for you players. I'm sharing, right? I'm giving game for women and dudes. Look, sometimes women just want you to listen to them, fam. I hope y'all understand this. When women come talking to you, you think it's just your man as a job. What's the answer? I gotta figure out the answer. Let me find Google. What's the answer? She just wants you to listen to her, fam. That's it. Sometimes women just want you to listen to them. You don't always have to resolve the shit. Maybe later on, if that was Monday, maybe by Thursday. But Monday, she just wants you to listen. Don't try to come up with some creative shit to say to her that ain't gonna work, and then she gonna be mad at you because you told her the wrong thing. And all you had to do was nothing. It was listen. You see how hard you made your life? All you had to do was listen. And you try to come up with some elaborate ass scheme that didn't work. Now your girl mad at you.
Yeah.
When all you got to do is shut up. Right?
Yeah. And again, that just goes back into us being different. You guys are more solution based. Like, how can I figure out a way to ease my woman's problem? You know, you guys don't understand people just talking. And even my husband is like that. Like, I would be in my feelings and I'm venting and, you know, going on a rampage as far as whatever is on my mind that's bothering me. And he's like, well, what can we do to fix that? What can we do about it? And I'm just like, well, I just want you to get mad like I'm mad. And he's like, well, no, that's counterproductive. We're not going to waste our time on that energy. Like, you know, we're not going to sit here talking about everything without having actual, you know, plans of actions to move forward. And sometimes we do just want our men to listen, or we just want our men to, you know, talk to us back as well, you know, feed into our, you know, emotions as well. But I can appreciate that about men, though, because you guys do try to at least offer solutions that are coming from a place that's not emotional, because women are very much so emotional when we are making plans and when we are trying to figure out how to do things. So I can appreciate that element that is coming from a sound mind and a more logical stance. But like you said, sometimes you just want your man to listen. And I communicated that to my husband as well. And he's a lot better with just listening. But yeah, that's just us being different. Men wanting to offer something, you know, to do something. And I don't got time for all of that emotional BS. We're going to figure out what we can do about it. And if you just going to complain about it, shut up, you know. But sometimes we just want to talk and we just want somebody to listen and have us vent, listen to us vent. So that's actual fact.
Another thing, you are beautiful. As I said, somebody to read the comments. Use your super chat. She can see the comment easier if you highlight it.
What happened?
I don't know, but I just happened to look and see that one.
What you see?
You are beautiful. She just said, "Does anyone
I didn't
ever?"
see it.
I didn't see it either. I just happened to look at that one. You got to highlight it with the super chat. That's what I do when Even like Danica, like whenever I come super chat, that's literally when I get there. That's how I say what's up by a donation. I don't super chat after you flowing and you didn't got saying the shit. You say some shit. I'm like, man, forget that super chat. No, I just super chat when I come in because I'm a content creator and I respect the hustle. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is a thing. If you don't do this thing, you will never understand it. We make it look so easy. It's not easy at all. But one thing I wanted to say too is this: being a bad bitch, how y'all like to say it, does not counter a bad attitude.
Ooh.
You know. So guess what? Yeah. Zoom that up. We even now. We even like this. Look, you can have your own car. Your own car. Oh, you got a Maserati. Oh, okay. You got a Maserati. Oh, you got a Louis purse. Oh, you got a nice little loft and everything. Oh, you got a nice booty. Oh, you got a Burberry sweatsuit on. Oh, okay. But do I want to be around you? Danica, I told you we was gonna be fire already. Right. And the key thing too, am I gonna want to be around you after I hit? Dum 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 dum. Ooh. Oh yeah. Because I might put up with the you got your shit together. I might put up with it, and I be thinking, bro, I be telling my partners, bro, I can't wait to fire this one, bro.
Well, damn.
Yeah. So you can have. See, that's what y'all think. Hey, I don't need no man. I got this, and that. So what? You don't make your man feel good. You don't encourage him. You don't support him. Right?
And you that is so important.
You wonder the reason why he smashed the neighbor who got a gut and not as attractive as you. Why? Because she made him feel good. She might have read to him at night, rubbed his feet, right? Gave him some head, and that's it. That's the cold part. Yeah, gave him some head, and that's it. Not gave him some head and been like, okay, so now my turn. No, you don't need a turn all the time.
Facts.
You don't always need a turn. This is how you get dudes to love you.
I can vouch for that, baby.
Yeah, just do it and leave him alone.
Just do it.
Yeah, it's because now it's an exchange. It's an exchange. It's different. Yeah. You're giving to receive. We know the difference. I'm just the type of person that I'm outspoken. I'm gonna tell you. But somebody else, just because they ain't saying it, don't mean they ain't thinking it.
Yeah, and I think I'm just very grateful that I'm naturally this type of woman because I feel like it did help. You know, the things that you're telling as far as what men would appreciate from a woman, I already naturally do. And it's because I get my satisfaction from satisfying. So my husband doesn't have to ask for things, especially if it comes to me cooking for him or me buying him something or me dropping them draws, dog, or dropping them jaws, dog. Like you just do it because I get my satisfaction from pleasing him. It pleases me to see and know that I'm pleasing you. And I feel like more women need to adopt that. More women need to get in the habit of just doing things because this man is deserving of it and not wanting anything in return. Like you said, give your man a little bit of head and don't ask for none. Like just when he done, just go to sleep. Like just lay on, just swallow it, go to sleep, and then
they be quick.
You don't appreciate it, you know. Maybe too much. Yeah, I know I'm off the chain a little bit, but I'm just saying, like, women need to get in the habit of just doing things because this is a good man. He honors me. He takes care of me. So let me please him. Let me take care of him in the ways that he needs and that he wants and desires. And I don't want anything in return because you're already doing a lot for me anyway. So I'm just grateful that you're granting me the opportunity to return the favor. You know?
Look, ladies, let me tell you how you can finesse your man. Look, because this is what you're gonna do. You can do it. You do this in the early stages. He ain't gonna remember. Ask him. This is what you do. Now, instead of asking the bullshit, what's your favorite food? What's your 5-year plan? All that shit. When you ask that, that just sounds like that you're planning your life around me. I want to know what you're bringing to the. Yeah, that's what that sounds like to me. Why are you so concerned about what the fuck I'm doing? What about you? See what I'm saying? That's the real game. You gotta learn to take your ego out and put shit on hold. But back to what I was saying, you get a piece of paper, you play a game with your man, right? You and your man play a game. You write down your sexual fantasies, right? See, you do this in the beginning because it's gonna be non-judgmental. You know what I'm saying? You make a game of it. So you write down your fantasies and shit, and once you do that, give it to him. For one, you're putting him on game now. He ain't got to figure it out. Instead of asking him the hard questions, you made a game of it, right? So now, boom, he got the information that he needs to satisfy you, right? Off the rip. Then he does it in return, right? So now you guys both know that going in. That's how you're gonna have, I like hitting that. It took like 2 months for it to get because you didn't know what to do and because you were just figuring out by maneuvering. And every time she go you'd be like, okay, she like that left side right there. Let me keep the left side. Why you gotta do all that? Why don't you just ask her?
Or just tell. People just need to be direct. People play too many games. Like just tell people what you like, what you don't like. We don't have time to be trying to figure out, how do I do this? Just ask them, what do you want from me? You know, and then once you know what they want, just do it. Just do it. And once they tell you what it is, just do it without them having to ask for it in the future. Because now you already know, you already have the download. So now just do, you know.
Danica, I want to break some. I want to break some hearts, and I want to answer some of their questions too, because we've been spitting fire game. But you ready? You want to break some hearts right now?
Go ahead,
ladies. Should we do it, fellas? Should we break the ladies' hearts tonight? Give me a 1,000. Do y'all want to break these ladies' hearts tonight? Because I'm gonna break y'all hearts tonight. I want to see. We gotta demand it. Do y'all want it? Do y'all want to see the heartbreaks? Hey, look, ladies. Let me tell y'all a secret. This is how you know if you got the right man. You want to know? I ain't gonna tell y'all yet. Y'all don't want to know bad enough. I'm waiting for y'all. Y'all want to know? Y'all want to know why? Y'all want to know if he the right one? I'm about to break y'all women's hearts tonight. And just because I broke your heart, don't come calling me. I ain't the replacement dude. I'm just putting you on game. I'm your big brother. Y'all call me, y'all ladies, y'all call me Uncle Afi or Big Bro. So I'm trying to help y'all out.
They want to know. Right, we want to know.
So, ladies, this is the secret. This is how you know. You know how y'all always asking your friends, is he right or is he wrong and all of this shit? Or, what's his job and all of that? That don't matter. You know you got the right one when you ain't got to do shit to be happy with him. That's it. Yeah, that's right. So guess what? If you with your man and you bored, he ain't for you. That's it. Boom! Some of y'all gonna fucking go home. Yeah, y'all gonna go home now and be like, God damn. Because when you're truly into your partner, y'all don't even gotta go to the movies. Y'all ain't gotta go fucking shoot at the stars. Y'all ain't gotta drink and do all of this shit. Y'all ain't gotta go to the club. Y'all ain't gotta go to eat PF Chang's and Benihana's and all of this shit. That's the first part. When you with your man and you just want to be with him, that's your man. If you with your man and you bored because y'all ain't doing nothing, he ain't for you.
Oh, oh, baby, yes. God damn, Afi. Let me tell you something. All right. Let me. Oh, them was just bars, baby. Bars. Because let me tell you guys something. It's so many women out here who feel like, well, I need to be out. I need to be on these dates. I need to be doing this. I need to be. Afi, what did I tell you before we went live? What was I doing?
Being a wife.
Laid up. Me and my husband. This is our day, you guys. This is what we did. My husband.
Did I got it right? This way. This way. She
Let
told me that.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. We went to the grocery store together. We came home. I put up the groceries and everything. We came home, took showers and everything, got naked. Sorry if that's TMI. Laid in the bed and watched Sanford and Son like some old ass people, naked, cuddled up, took naps. And that was the best shit ever. We don't need to do all of that. Okay? And guess what? Later on, it might be some little Sanford and Son and chill going on. But I say all of that to say, when you're with the right person, just their energy, just them being in your company is enough. I don't need my man to cash out on me. I don't need my man to take me out all the time. I don't need my man to splurge. I don't need my man to fly me here and go on vacation there. I don't need all of that. All I need is him. Him just being there is enough for me. That's how I knew he was the one, because we don't have to do anything but just be in each other's presence. We chill. We may watch some comedy stuff. We may watch our TV shows. We eat. We relax. Like, we're really fucking boring to the, like, if you came to our house, you'd be like, y'all some boring motherfuckers. But to us, it's everything, because that is what we are. We're very chill, very laid back. We get a little nasty when we need to. But it's enough. I feel so complete with my husband, and I don't have to do a damn thing, and he doesn't have to do a damn thing but just be, and I appreciate that. And like you said, you hit the dead on the money. The reason why a lot of women feel like they need their man to do all of these extravagant things is because you're with a basic ass man in a basic relationship that you're not satisfied in. So you're trying to use activities to distract you from the fact that you don't really feel him. His energy should be enough. His presence should just be enough. Him just holding you should be enough. Damn it. I don't need all of that extraness. I don't need all of those extra activities to distract me from the fact that I'm, bored. It's always enough. Whether we're chilling or we're out on the town doing what we want to do, it's good, baby. But y'all women, y'all want so much because you never had somebody that was enough for you.
Get them. Look,
470 of us like the video, y'all.
This is another thing too, because I don't like to see this all the time. Like the chicks be putting date night. Dude, I am not your fucking entertainer, right? Like, for me, I just like spending time with the woman that I like. I've been skydiving with women before. We go camping, put up tents together, do our little thing and stuff. Go white water rafting. See, these are memories that brings people closer together. You don't get closer to your woman by going out to eat every Friday, fool. That's the shit that that cat that want to have sex with her, he gonna do the same shit you doing. Y'all go get mani-pedis together, right? Go get a mani-pedi. Take a walk with her. Just take a walk with her and talk to her.
Yes.
And see where her mind at.
Yes. I don't need all of that. My husband, we go to the park. We walk around the lake. We talk. we chop it up. I don't need all of that extra stuff. And people just be like, oh, well, you're teaching women to settle, and women, we need to be cashed out on. You're with whatever. They want to throw salt on it. But in all actuality, I'm with a real man. I'm with the most kingliest man you could ever imagine yourself to be with. But yet you would look down on that. The average woman would look down on the fact that I say that I'm cool with just going to the park with my husband and walking around the lake. I'm cool with us just sitting in the parking lot, chopping it up, listening to music. I'm cool with us just laying around the house naked, watching TV, cuddled up. I'm cool with just reading books together. Like they think a lot of women would look down upon that, like, oh, that's basic shit. Nah, you with a broke dusty. He need to be cashing out. I don't need all of that. My husband is priceless. The time that we spend is priceless. You only have to do that when you're trying to overcompensate for something. I don't have to do that all the time. And I hate that about women. They look down upon and they frown upon authenticity, like real genuine connections is frowned upon. That it has to be somehow stripped away and replaced with money and materialistic BS in order to solidify the relationship or have a man show that he loves you. My husband he don't have to buy a damn thing. I know he loves me based upon his ways and actions, what he does for me, who he is, how he takes care of me, how he treats me. Not what he buys me. What he buys me is just bonuses. It does not solidify and make that relationship priceless to me. Him just being and doing what he needs to do as a man is enough. Y'all bitches be pissing me off. Not to call women bitches, but these are bitches though. Not it's a difference between bitches and women. These bitches be pissing me off with this. Very materialistic when it comes to relationship. It's all about me, and fuck him. It's what can he do for me as far as buying me something and flying me out, and like that stuff comes and goes. Like you said, the experience.
Thanks. Like in that book, I talk about traveling with your girl. See, this is cold. Now I'm about to break you. Now it's time to break the fellas' hearts now.
Uh-oh.
Now, sisters, you want me to break the fellas' hearts? Because you thought I was playing favorites. Ladies in the house, give me a 100. You ready for me to break these fellas' hearts? Let's see it. Because now I'm gonna break you cats' hearts now. We gotta play both sides. I can't just break the females' hearts, and I gotta break y'all hearts too. And maybe y'all can fix it. Look, this is an issue, and then I'm gonna tell you why I break your heart. Because I seen somebody in the chat saying, oh yeah, you can't entertain a woman for 20 years or something. Yeah, bro. See, that's the thing. You gotta take the gems. You don't look. If I read a book about a stalker, I can just get one piece of information from that and apply it to my life, player. You see how it works? That don't mean that you be with somebody 20 years and y'all don't do anything. I said when you're with someone that you love, you don't have to do anything. Don't you realize when people are married for 30 and 40 years, they've had plenty of boring days. They probably went 2-3 years without having sex, but you don't know it. You just see them 60 years old on Facebook saying they've been together for 40 years. You only see that part. You don't see the time when she probably slept with one of his friends when they was 33 and all this types of shit. So you don't know that part. Trust, I know what I'm talking about. You cannot question. My stuff is not debatable because I can back up everything that I say. Now, let me get back to the fellas. You guys start experimenting with your women, fam. So let me give you an example. I've been on dates where I'm on dates where I'm on not the Eiffel Tower, on the Statue of Liberty with a woman. I done been sitting at the Statue of Liberty with a woman. I done been on helicopters with a woman. You heard what I said? I've been on helicopters with a woman. I've been skydiving. Can't what, deep sea fishing, travel, road trips, experiencing, I've been to sex clubs with women just to watch. The point, what I'm saying is, I can take your girl just off of that because you married to your girl 10, 15 years. Y'all ain't did none of them things. See?
And I love that you clarified that, because what a lot of people will do is try to twist it to where it's like, well, see, this is why I don't do nothing with you, and this why and I even had a young queen inbox me recently and was like, hey queen, my baby daddy, he put me up on your videos and I like your vibe, I like your style, but I feel like he's trying to twist your message to make it benefit him. And I didn't appreciate that he did that to her. And she said, you got to be careful, because a lot of men are doing is taking the things that you're saying in your videos and they're misconstruing it and twisting it to be something that's toxic, to manipulate and control and gaslight women. And so while I'm saying that I'm okay with my husband just being around and us chilling and him not having to take me out or spend a lot of money, I'm not saying that those things should not be done. Like, you should still make the effort and put in the proper energy to make sure that your woman is feeling like she is being catered to in that way. It's not alleviating you from the fact of having to go out of your way to, buy your woman things or do special things for her. We're just making the distinction that if you're with the right person, you don't have to do those things. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't do those things. So ladies, don't let a man make you feel like, well, see, bitch, this why I don't take you. You shouldn't have to go nowhere. You should be just satisfied because I'm just here. See, even Danica and Afis said that. Don't do that. Because that's not the message. The message is, while that should not be the end all be all, that doesn't take away the fact that you should be trying to make certain efforts and strides to, make those experiences with your woman.
Yeah, look at that. See, I talk about manifestation. Look at Wesley. He said we should do it. We need a talk show. Look at that. See that? You see, that's that energy.
That synergy.
Synergy. Yeah, really? You gotta collaborate with your partner too. And like I said that earlier, that wasn't a stunt. It's just the fact that you can be with a woman for 10, 15 years, and I can introduce her to something you never did in like 2 weeks. So you gotta stay coming up with things to do. You gotta ask your partner what she like. You know what? I want to know like what women are in here or in relationships, because I'm gonna tell you how to stay in them. Now, since we hurt people's feelings now. I hurt the females' feelings. I hurt the males' feelings. Now we're gonna tell you. Matter of fact, this can work for dudes and females. I'm gonna tell you how to stay in your relationship, Cynthia. You like how I did that? I'm gonna tell y'all how, man. This is how you do it. You have to communicate. First off, you gotta check in. That's the first thing. You got to check in. Don't wait until shit hits the fan and then you're finding out all the shit that she hate about you, and she found out and you hearing everything she had about you, and vice versa. She's saying, well, you doing all of this, and then he's like, well, you doing all of this, and you like, goddamn, I ain't never heard this the first time I even heard this shit before. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, I hate when you wear them gray sweats. Like, oh, well, we've been living together 6 months. Like, what the fuck you talking? So you got to check in. That's the first thing. Now, this is really important because in this sector of YouTube, when we talk about dating and relationships and stuff, Danica, a lot of times we always say, well, it's hard now because of social media. No one can be faithful and all of this stuff, right? So this is what y'all didn't say y'all was ready. Did y'all press some ones or something? I'm not just giving you all my shit because I like
just go ahead and give them the game. They listen.
Okay, look, just treat your shit like it's 1948. Just because there's all the options, you don't have to look at it. Do you have to have Instagram? Me and Danica do because we content creators. That's a part of our job. So if that's a distraction to you, quit looking at it. The distraction that you have, cut them off. You wonder why, oh, my ex, I still got feelings for him. Because you still talking to him every now and then. You try to convince yourself you're not doing nothing wrong because you're not fucking them. You're not letting yourself get over this person. If you ladies and you dudes start treating your relationship like it's 1948, that's the year my mom was born. That's why that's the reason. That's the significance of that year. Shout out to my mama.
Shout out.
Yeah. If you're looking at it like that, like there was no, that's the reason why people stay together longer, because they invest more. They wasn't worried about what's the next thing over here or what's the next thing over there. When you met a girl back in the day, most likely you might have been walking up to her damn house and shit. And you, yeah, I'm gonna sit on the porch and talk to you. I done walked 2 miles over here. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't none of this instant gratification. In the 90s, when I met a chick, walking the streets, like I graduated in 99, so say boom. So let's say 97. When I met a chick and she was hot, there was no, what's your Instagram? Oh yeah, it's hot, like, ooh, tag. I had to wait till 9 to talk to her. There were no cell phones, so it was that anticipation build up all day. Let her not answer. Fuck. Oh, her phone busy. There was no call waiting and shit. That's how you spend the time. So if it doesn't really matter how many options you have if you're not entertaining them. You control that. You do. It don't matter how many niggas is on you and how many bitches on me. That don't matter. Because like me, I got chicks who like me, but guess what? I'm gonna sleep with my dog tonight. I'm gonna sleep with my dog tonight. I ain't calling nobody up. I'm sleeping with my dog. I gotta wake up and go to work, then do an interview. So you focus on your relationship like it means something to you. It's simple. Quit just being in relationships until it ain't fun no more. Then you move on to the next one, and then you just carry this baggage to this one. Everybody is different.
It also goes back to trust though as well. Like a lot of people don't trust their partners. Like I've had women ask me, like, because my husband, he's a personal trainer, right? And he has his Instagram videos with him having his shirt off and he's doing his workouts, and he has a lot of female clients. Right. And they're like, well, that doesn't bother you that your husband has all of these female clients and you don't have to go up there and check on him and see what he's doing? I'm like, no, I trust him to do what he says he's doing. We need to get back to trusting our partners. All of that insecure BS, it does not ride in relationships. You cannot be insecure. You cannot start trying to be overbearing. And I noticed that you also touched on that as well in your book, as far as helicoptering a man. No man wants to feel like you're always, trying to monitor his every little move. That will push a man away faster than anything. So just having that trust, me and my husband, we both have social media. But the thing is, like you said, we're focused on our relationship at the end of the day. We log off. I may post my picture, my little sexy picture, and I'm gone. I'm back to my husband. He may post his little sexy video of his workout, and then he back to, reality. So it does go back to just trusting your significant other and not becoming consumed with social media, because that stuff is not reality. And to your point, what a lot of people will start to do is start to compare and contrast their relationships, based upon what other people in relationships are posting or what other people in relationships are doing, versus just being happy with what you have. I have girlfriends that are married and they're posting their vacations and they're flying out with their husbands and doing all of that. Do I get in my feelings and say, well, baby, we don't never fly out nowhere and you'll never take me nowhere? No. because I'm content with him. I'm happy with just him. And it goes back to what you said earlier. If you're not happy with just being, you're with the wrong person. So we got to stop trying to compare our relationships to other people's relationships. Everybody is unique and different. What works for you may not work for the next person and vice versa. So just focus on your damn self. I hate that we live in this culture of where we're trying to outdo the next person and outshine the next person. Like, just be happy with yourself. You can't beat that shit. Mm-hmm. It's not a competition.
I'm telling you, you got to know your partner too. Like women have problems trusting me. I'm a very social person and I'm always on the go. But what a woman got to realize is just, it don't really matter how many options I have. If I'm just kind of flirty with, at the end of the day, bro, I'm just living my life. Me talking to a woman don't mean I'm sleeping with her because I don't just give it out like that anyway. I can have chicks that I deal with and don't have sex with them. Mm-hmm. You know, I know I can lay in the bed naked with a chick for a week, don't hit. Because I have self mastery. For a week. I didn't say the night. I can lay up with a fatty for a week. 1 week. Easy. I take pride in doing stuff like that. So it's like, you know, sometimes it's like, okay, if you don't just put it like this. Oh, okay, this is the best way to summarize this. Now I know how I want to say it. Okay. Just because people have options don't mean they're doing things. So, Danica, I'm pretty sure dudes slide in your DMs and stuff like that. So you know how in the game they always say, "Oh, well, women always have way more options than men do." It don't really count because a lot of them options you don't even like anyway, even if you wasn't married. So just take your husband out of it. Just because you got 30,000 followers on Instagram and you get 1,000 messages a day, that doesn't mean that makes you feel good, and that don't mean you're going through them all, seeing which one's cute or not.
Right.
You know, just because women like me, if I'm a man and I got like 20 chicks who like me, I'm just throwing out random numbers. So I just got 20 women who think I'm cute or handsome or something. That don't mean I got 20 women, because for the most part, I'm not gonna like all of them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did say that, bro. And it sounds funny to you because people don't talk like that, because these cats over here, all they care about is ass. And I'm
very immature.
Yeah. Now let me correct. I did that shit before. You know, like I said, in my 20s, oh yeah, I was doing all threesomes, all of this shit. Of course. That's how come I can chill now, because I live life. Mm-hmm. I can chill now. But yeah, when I was 25, 28, 21, oh yeah, I was drinking and doing all of that shit. And yeah, one night, oh, I had 2 this night and 3 that tomorrow. Like, yeah, I did that already. So like I said, that ain't no cap. I can do that. Because a woman has to mentally stimulate me to get the D.
Yes. I feel like men need to, let's just say this, because I got to wrap this, so I got to go in this kitchen and cook. But I feel like men need to learn how to master themselves. Y'all don't know how fucking sexy that is on a man. Like, I really, really was turned on by my husband when I first met him, because he was not on that type of energy. Like, I knew that he was into me. I knew that he liked me, but I love that self-control, that self-discipline. I had to initiate with him, like, and I appreciated that. Men don't understand how sexy it is to master that and not have to always make sex the objective. And there's so many immature men out here that feel like, well, that's cap. It's no way in the world I'll be able to just have a fat ass, you know, pressed up against my dick and I ain't gonna hit. Like, that's stupid. And when y'all do that, you just really, man, you're so basic in that way. Men that can have that mastery like that, it makes a woman intrigued. It piques her interest. Like, well, damn, he needs something else to stimulate him. What is that? It makes a woman want to figure you out because you're different. You're not like all the other men out here who would just like my fat ass and, you know, I just pressed it up and now he ready to fuck. Like, no. He wanted to get to know me. He needed to be mentally stimulated. And if more men could get into the habit of needing to connect with a woman mentally, needing to connect with a woman on an intimate level, as far as that emotional connection, that mental stimulation. If more men could hone in on that, baby, that's the real game right there. Because women are not used to that. That piques our interest. It lets us know that you are a man on another level. You're not on that low vibrational frequency to where, you're easy like that. No, you're a real man at that point, because it takes more than that. Any woman can come up and have a better body than me, a fatter ass than me, and you're gonna pounce on that? No, because I know that you weren't operating from that energy. So it honestly makes a woman trust you more as well, because she understands that, hey, he's not easy. So the next woman, she ain't gonna be able to come in and entice nothing, without having that mental connection, that emotional connection, and connecting with him on that level first and foremost. And even still, I'm going to get in my bag, all right, because I know my bag is clutch, and no woman is going to be able to stimulate him more than I. So I'm not even threatened by that. I'm not insecure in that, because I trust my man to have self-discipline. I trust my man to have that level of, I am different from these other men that don't work on me, that won't work on me, that can't work on me. And that makes a woman really want that man, because damn, he's different. This sets him apart. He's not easily influenced and manipulated and controlled by that. Damn, I gotta keep that kind of man, because that's unique, that's rare. And a lot of you childish men don't understand that. Y'all just are just trying to get in some pussy, and then what next? So that's real game right there, I feel. And I can appreciate a man having that level of self-discipline. And I really believe you. I believe when you say that you've done that and you didn't
look at my vibe. You feel it? Do it seem like I'm playing? I'm dead ass.
hell no.
I want to clarify in case y'all thought I was LOL. There were no LOLs in this statement. And one thing I want to clarify too. This is now how do we do it? We hurt the man's feelings. We hurt the woman's feelings. We gave y'all some game. Now this is like some positive enforcement right here. This is like what teachers do. That's what we call it, positive reinforcement. Lord said, get the vibe into your legs. Look, you don't stop wasting. This is man and woman combo. Stop wasting time debating people's feelings. People's feelings are from their own experiences. You can agree, you can disagree, but don't waste time trying to make somebody feel what you feel, because they can't feel it because it ain't you. How about that? If I hate women, which I don't, but let's say I did, how you know I didn't get raped by like 5 of them when I was 7 years old and I wanted to play with my toys or whatever. You cannot debate people's feelings. If I say you can't debate me and say, hey, you should watch football. I don't like football. I like basketball, fool. It don't matter how you unpack it for me. You can't debate me. People spend too much time in relationships debating with each other and shit. You just agree to disagree, bro, because there are things, there are hobbies, there are facts, but the things that are people's ideologies in life, that's because of their experiences. You can just drop a gem, and then maybe later on, life will catch up to them, and they'll be like, hey, what Danica told me in 2020, that should make plenty of sense. Things don't make sense to you every time you hear it. Sometimes it takes later. Sometimes it may take 5 years. Sometimes it may take a breakup. Sometimes it may take you to lose everything. Don't be like, oh, I told you so. Like, so what? I wasn't ready for it then. I wanted to do some more shit. It didn't resonate with me then because I had made it to that point in my life. You got to stop debating people's lives.
Experiences.
And keep it moving.
Right. Absolutely. But man, we dropped all bars today. And we dropped all game today. And what I can really appreciate about our discussion is the fact that it's not on some real as far as playing games. A lot of men I've noticed they create content that is trying to manipulate women and all of that. What we're spitting is facts. What we're spitting is balanced and fair, authentic, genuine game, quote unquote. It's not something that you can use or try to use to manipulate and conquer somebody, but really develop healthy relationships and healthy connections. And I can appreciate that, you know. And so I really appreciate you for coming on and giving us a male's perspective as far as what we need to do. Because like I said, it may not be a lot of women that openly chat, but they do watch and they do listen, best believe. So this could really help us all to ultimately learn and grow. And another thing I can appreciate about you, Afi, is the fact that you were inviting of a woman. And so many men have shut me out, and they feel like, well, it's stupid for any man to listen to a woman because women don't know what the hell they talking about. Women are confused. Women don't know shit, So I can appreciate you being open in that way, because what I'm doing is being an ally. I'm collaborating effectively with a man and building things that are solution based. I'm not just on here trying to kick game or trying to spit game or trying to, get a dollar. Like, this is genuinely who I am. I don't worry about the money. The money will come. But a lot of people tell on themselves because they view me as a threat, because their core audience and their base, they rock with me and they view this as a business. For me, this is genuine. Like, the money comes, I appreciate it, I love it, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, this is true and authentically me. So I don't get hard pressed when somebody is doing the same kind of things that I'm doing or talking about the same kind of content that I'm talking about. I appreciate that, because I feel like, well, damn, we need more of this. I want to connect with that person and build with that person. I'm not going to try to deter people from listening to quality information just because I feel like, well, I don't want, them to take my business, is what it is. A lot of them view this as a way to capitalize and manipulate and destroy, other competition, quote unquote, to get a dollar. And we need to have more discussions with men and women that's coming from a genuine place, not man bashing, not woman bashing, but just put it all out there and seeing how we can move forward with progress, not a bunch of complaints. We need progress. So I appreciate you being a man, and I appreciate you being a man and being accepting and viewing me as an ally instead of a threat to your audience or your niche or, just anything like that, because I really feel your energy and I really feel like you are a genuine person. So thank you so much for that. That's how you can tell the real from the fake.
Yeah. So thank you, Danica, for having me on as a guest. And then, I like everybody to subscribe to my channel. It's the Afi Kingdom Podcast, AFI Kingdom Podcast. Make sure you hit the notification bell. If you like me and Danica's vibe, go on over there or go on YouTube, search Danica, Afi Kingdom. We got another drop y'all probably ain't seen yet. Only the fellas seen that. So me and her did a video on our channel. So you can go to my channel or search on YouTube, Afi Kingdom, Danica Discussions. It's gonna come up. So then you can get another hour if this wasn't enough for you. Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at Dominance Mindset Raw Game. My channel, Women Are Welcome. Guess what? You can come to my channel, ladies, and I'll give you a wrench, but you gotta post my shit. So make sure you know that. The ladies you come on, you're gonna get a wrench. I need you to post them books for me. I got 4 books. Conversations with the Mind, that's the psychological book. Finesse Game is a book for women. Dominance Mindset of a King is a book for men. And Analytical Confusion is just a book about love, dating, and relationships. I'm actually a painter and an artist, so I got some of my oil paintings and sketches in that book too. So subscribe, follow me on Instagram. Go check out the shit with me and Danica. Talk to y'all soon. Blessings.
Peace. Thank you guys so much. I saw we have 490 something of us in the building. That's beautiful. You too, y'all know that they be hating on us, so we appreciate you guys for popping in. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, hit that notification bell. That way you guys are notified when we go live in the future. And I will be posting Afi's social media in the description box after we get off. I'll post the link to his books. And you guys check him out. Definitely head on over to his channel and make sure that you subscribe. I haven't personally had a chance to like really consume any of your content, but I just love your vibe, Afi. So I had to bring you on here. I don't know what the hell you be talking about for real.
I'm talking the same shit with other cats. So their cats talk shit, and I talk my shit. The only difference is I'm just talking shit to you. My shit, I do on my channel. I do a lot of interviews and panels.
Okay.
So you know,
definitely subscribe and check out Afi. You should be able to click on his channel from the actual title. So if you guys want to just click on his name, because I did at his channel page, click on that, go over there and subscribe and check him out. All right. Afi, we definitely need to do another one in the future. We're gonna link up again and we're gonna have some more dope discussions. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I gotta get in this damn kitchen and cook because my husband is hungry. And I'll see you guys on the next one. All right. We go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7:30 p.m. Central, you guys. So come on back. And sometimes we go live randomly. So you definitely need to hit that notification bell. All right. All right. We're getting ready to go. Much love and peace, you guys.
all right.